Hey there, guys. So today we're in another review. This is another episode of Heady Topper Weekly, number 6. Every week I'll review Heady Topper, see how it changes, and this week number 6. So let's take this beer. The beer comes in a nice kind of golden orange color. I really think the beer is actually getting slightly darker as the beer ages. I don't know if that's actually the case, but it seems like it is. So let's get the aroma on this. Smells the same. Pineapple, mangoes, apricot, a nice kind of bready yeast, dankness in the back. Let's get the flavor. Mm, very much the same beer. I think the beer is maybe smoothed down a bit. Again, those fruits might be coming out more. Um, Again, the beer's so resilient. Again, it's that pink grapefruit, apricot, um, grapefruit peel. Light mouthfeel, a lot of like breadiness, a yeast kind of flavor, piney dankness on the finish, lingering bitterness. But yeah, I was suspecting that the beer was getting slightly more sweet. Maybe there's a hint of like sugariness, but in the end, the beer's still very resilient. So maybe I was wrong that the beer is like clearly showing a lot of more fruits. I think the beer in general is just still very the same since week one. So you know, the beer is very resilient. So yeah. I also want to talk about blind taste tests. I want to throw in something else other than this Heady Topper Weekly. And to me, it's extremely important that you guys do blind taste tests. You've seen my battle beers, and to me, it's always shocking what happens. For Heady Topper, that was my number one beer for a long time. I had Double Sunshine before having this before that blind taste test, and I didn't realize that that would end up being my number one beer. I was at a tasting, and wasn't quite sure, and so it's important to not only have beers themselves at the tasting. I couldn't really tell, your palate's sort of destroyed, and so at the blind taste testing that I did for you guys, I was able to find out that Double Sunshine is clearly my number one favorite beer. Then also onto a Hill Farm Soda Abner, then this beer. In the end, I really do not have any allegiance to any beer. This was my number one favorite beer for a year, but I'm really happy to have it dethroned by Double Sunshine by Lawson's. You know, it's great. I mean, the reason why we drink beers, we're into craft, is that we like the flavor of beer. We're not drinking Bud Miller Coors or whatever, other beers that we think are poor beers. And so the reason why we like craft beer is because they have great flavor. And so great flavor comes with sort of this objective sense of why we like things. It's objective it should be objective why we think that Bud Miller Coors are worse than craft beers. And so very much the fact of craft beer is very subjective, but also you should sort of focus a good amount on the objectivity. So don't be, you know, obliged to like a beer because you like the brewery or you think it's hyped. Have it blind. Maybe you'll find out that the shelf beer is actually better than it. Or maybe you'll find out the hype beer is actually worthy of the hype. Just find out for yourself objectively if you believe blind that it is better. I know people that, drink beers and they hate the fact of drinking blind. I don't know why, but they just want to enjoy beer for what it is, and that's fine. But for me, I think that's very important that you sit down, not know anything, and drink a beer compared to other beers of the style or whatever, or someone giving it to you without you knowing what it is, to just really grow your palate, enjoy what it is, and in the end, enjoy beers in general. So until next time, guys, cheers. Later.